a sluggish economy. Inflation and recession hits the land of the free. Standing unemployment lines, blame the government for hard times. We just get by however we can. We all gotta duck when the shit hits the fan.
Alrighty, this is a EDC update video. This is the stuff that I've been carrying around with me lately. The reason why it's an update video because you'll always be updating your EDC. Some days you'll be carrying some stuff, and some days you'll be carrying other stuff. It all depends on the situation. Right now, for the most part, these are the things I carry around with me at all times. Let's just get right to it, because these videos can be pretty damn boring. Well, this is my 9mm. Well, both these are 9mm. This is the one that I carry in my car with me. I work nights at this point in time. I like to leave a gun in the car. I can't bring a gun into my shop. This is a Jimenez JA9. It was an inexpensive gun, and every time I take my booger hook and squeeze the bang switch, it goes pop. So I have no problems with this gun at all. It's a great gun. It's a heavy gun, and it's an expensive gun. So this is the one I keep in my car. If something ever happens to it, I'm only at 160 bucks. This is my CCW. I don't carry both guns around with me. I usually carry just one. This is my CCW. It's extremely light. It's a Taurus 709 PT 709 Slim. Chambered in 9mm. Excellent weapon. Again, never failed on me. This is light. This is the one I keep with me on my person. Also, I keep with me is a pair of sunglasses. I keep my smartphone. And this is my wallet. I usually keep, should be a $50 bill in here somewhere. I also keep a $50 bill with me. I usually don't keep cash on hand, but I like to have emergency cash that I don't use. But this is a nice little wallet. You know, I got my credit cards, my bank cards, my carry permit, and my license. Very light, very inexpensive. Now this is the Maxpedition fat ass, some bullshit. I'm not gonna do a review on it. You know, if Maxpedition wants to throw me a few bucks, then they'll be more than happy to sell their product for them. Not that I'm a great salesman or anything, but this is just an EDC kit. There are hundreds of them out on the market. This is the one I picked only because it came to my face in Amazon. I saw some reviews on it. This YouTube guy, Such, whatever, does it, but you know, he looks like a salesman for the company or something. I don't know. I just buy what I think is practical for me. Let me take these out because I'm going to show you what these are in a minute. These are actually pretty cool. This kit is actually pretty good. I got to say this Maxpedition kit is pretty good. But again, there's other ones out there. Back here, I keep an extra carabiner. Okay, I keep that handy. I haven't actually used it yet, but here I keep about 10 feet of paracord on a lanyard that my girlfriend made me. I also wear this bracelet. I don't have it on today, but this is about another 10 feet of paracord. Your shoelace breaks or whatever. You know, the thing about an EDC is you look at a lot of videos, and these EDCs, these guys are like waiting for like the world to come to an end, or they're setting themselves up like, you know, on a day-to-day basis they're out killing zombies. You know, I'm being a little more realistic, a little more down to earth. This is just what I carry with me every day to get me by, you know, my day-to-day operations. You know what I mean? And or, you know, in this case is any kind of a realistic emergency, any normal type of emergency that you will find. You know, you break down on the side of the road. You know, that's normal stuff. You know, you're not gonna break down on the side of the road and have to pull out your flamethrower to start shooting zombies. That's just not going to happen. However, there might be a time when you're stuck in traffic, or not even stuck in traffic. You're in a parking lot. You might get held up in a parking lot. You know, it's good to have your guns around. This is my EDC kit to get me by everyday operations. You know, guys at their job, they call it a man purse. Well, you want to call it a man purse? That's fine. You can call it a man purse all you want. I call it the bro because it's all guy stuff in here. But let's stop the silliness and open it up. Again, it's got the lanyard on here. Let's open up my man purse. Let's see what's inside. Again, this is stuff that I just use on a regular basis. Let's start taking this stuff out. Back in the old days, you know, everybody used to keep fingernail clippers. Now they call them nips. You know, nips is cool, fingernail clippers aren't. You call them what you want. I clip my fingernails with them. I don't nip too many things. Well, I guess fishing line, but keep them. Again, we'll get to this. This is a Mosin Nagant shell. You know, I use it as a whistle if I ever need a whistle. I'm out on the boat. I need an emergency whistle. It's good, you know, calls the dogs. This whistle and the dogs come and running. Let's see what else I have. These tweezers. Okay, he's pretty cool. This is a pill bottle. You open it up to some, you know, I'll keep I think I got 2 Motrin left in there. You know, but it's good to have some kind of pain remedy, especially at the job. It's a Sharpie. This here I'll show you in a minute. It goes with this. This is kind of cool. I use this. This is just a piece of wire from Zuna. I put in some ceiling fans. And I took a piece of wire, just stripped it off. This is actually good for. I have to restart the modems a lot around here. I've got to restart the Wi-Fi. I just push this into that little hole and it starts. It happens all the time. You know, I'm not always around a toothpick or something, so I just keep this with me, and you know, it'd be surprised how many times I use this. This is a typical normal pen, and these are index cards. A guy on YouTube was showing that he had index cards instead of like a pad. You know, a lot of guys, they have that space pen, you know, and a waterproof paper. You know, that's just, you know, hey, that's what you want to get. That's fine, but to me, that's kind of silly. I'm not gonna have to write upside down. There's never been a time in my life where I'm gonna be forced to write upside down unless somebody puts me in a shallow grave, and I don't know what I'll be writing anyway, except get me the fuck out of here. So I just got a regular pen, a regular paper, waterproof paper again. You know, if I need to write something and it's raining out, I just go sit in the car and do it. I don't, you know, if somebody gives me some waterproof paper and a space pen, then I'll take it. But I'm not going to go out and spend money, you know, I'm just not going to go out and buy it. It's just ridiculous. This is a very good pen light. This is excellent. This is the Stylus Pro. Streamlight Stylus Pro. In fact, let me look at my keys real quick. Here's the, sorry about that. On my keys, I keep another pen light, a little nano light from Streamlight. It's just a good light. It's good to have around. I used to have the regular old flashlights in my car. Somebody, one of my YouTube subscribers suggested I get one for my keychain, and I did, and I'm glad I took the advice. This here also is it's like a cheap, little cheap multi-tool. It's got the, I only use it a couple of times. This is a little, you know, flathead screwdriver, what do you would call it. This is a Phillips. I guess it's good for like pulling nose hairs. Other than that, it's pretty useless. I don't know. I guess the screwdriver's okay. As far as this little pliers thing, it's just, you know, the only use I see out of it is keeping it on your keychain. You know, put it here. It was cheap enough though. That's why I got it. It's like $5 at Lowe's. But it's, other than that, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of stupid. It's not, I don't know. Again, I'll leave it up to you. This here is my, see, just the sights. By the way, these guns are loaded. If all you safety Sallies out there, yeah, I keep a loaded guns in the house. Non-loaded gun is a gun that doesn't work. So anyway, but nobody's here, so it's okay. Anyway, this is just for tightening the sights and stuff on the gun. Okay, so that's my keys. Well, what else do we have? We have extra ammo. Okay, that goes in there. This is it's a Gerber skeleton blah 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 knife. It's a pretty good knife. It's 20 bucks at Lowe's again. I usually keep this on my person. I usually have the gun and the knife on me at all times. So we'll put that right there. Okay. Here is another lanyard. Not a lanyard. This is actually a bracelet. It's got these D shankles on them. This is kind of cool. You never really know when you have to bind something up. You never know when you have to bind up your boss. Your boss might get a little unruly. You might have to take control of the situation and bind them up. So this is why I keep this. I'm just being silly again, but yeah, you know, if you ever did need to bind somebody up, this will do it. And get about 10 or 12 feet of paracord on here and a couple of D-shankles, and you're ready for anything as far as that goes. This is kind of, I don't know, in a way it's kind of cool. I used it a couple of times. I go to work, I forget my fork and knife. You know, as far as a fork and spoon setup go, the best fork and spoons are the forks and spoons that you know about. Now, if you can fit one of those in your EDC, just take some regular forks and spoons, because this can really be annoying. First of all, these little buttons here, you know, they just kind of get in the way, and, you know, this, I don't see me ever being out in the woods. You know, if I'm ever lost somewhere, the last thing I'm going to be thinking about is opening up a bottle of wine. It's just stupid. But, you know, they figured they had to put it on there to justify the money. You know what I mean? I guess the can opener thing would be good in a pinch. The bottle opener? You know, when's the last time you had to open up a bottle with a bottle opener? You know? There's these guys on YouTube, they had that big spork, that little spork thing. You know, it's a small little fork tines, and they had the spoon. You know, I don't know, just, that little social looks just fucking stupid. The guy using it looks very awkward using it. Looks like he's having a real hard time. So you would just starve to death if you had to be stuck out in the woods with that thing. This here is not so bad, but it's just, and this is it's only $3. It's a, you just want to cut these off. You know, I'm missing something here. Something's going through my shit. I had a little pry bar in there. Alright, here it is. This I usually keep right in here. It wasn't in here because the kids took it out to open up a box, and, you know, kids in this house don't know how to put things back where they found it. So, anyway, I keep, oh, where was I at? Yeah, we spoke about these. Okay. Pry bar. I use this pry bar a lot. Obviously, the kids use it a lot, but they don't put it back where it belongs. It's good for plenty of reasons. I saw online, you got these $20 ones, you know, and this is $3. And what the hell I need a $20 pry bar for? You know what I mean? It's just stupid. Sometimes they have a pry bar. It's got all kinds of weird contraptions to it. You know, like that spoon. You know, that spork thing that they have. Anyway, it's not the $20 pry bar with all the, you know, the crap on it. You know, with the 10mm wrench punched out into it, and, you know, window breaker. You know, it's just, you know, I don't need any of that kind of silliness. You know what I mean? This is fine for my needs. Man, I'm getting into a lot of stuff here. Okay. Hand sanitizer. You know, when the shit hits the fan or whatever, even when the shit doesn't hit the fan, you want to use this just to keep from getting sick. But, you know, it also, in the pinch, it also lights fires. It's alcohol, it burns very hot, and it's clear, so be careful with it. So you put a little dab down on the floor, take your little lighter, boom, lights, and you can light tinder with it. It's very good. So you got your lighter you always want to keep around with you. And your hand sanitizer, you know, it's a multiple purpose item, which is cool. I'm saving that for last. And here, as you see, basic first aid, some clean wipes, sterile bandage, band-aids, you know, that type of stuff. And here I got some, what do I keep with me? I like to keep some zip ties. Again, you never know when your boss gets a little unruly, and you have to bind them up. You know, or maybe when the kids come and they take your shit out of your EDC, You know, we can tie them up to a chair, let them sit for a few hours, and maybe we'll teach them a lesson about not touching his shit. I like to keep some of that around. I wear eyeglasses. These are prescription, by the way, here, so, you know, all my prescription glasses, you know, I keep them clean with these lens cleaner wipes. And some, like, Tums, you know, just minor little items, first aid items. You know, whatever you feel you need for on a day-to-day basis. You know, you want to keep around with you, because you never know. You know. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Well, first of all, let me blow a whistle, because it calls my dogs. And dogs come and running. Well, first the scratching. Come here, Jitter. You're making an ass out of me. I know you're upset. This is Firecracker. This is Jitter. See that? Calls the dogs. Well, somebody calls the dogs. All right, go lay down. Go lay down. Now, over here, I don't know why I did that. Now they're going to bother me. Honey, please go lay down. Firecracker, you too. Go lay down. This is the Leatherman Wave. Okay? The Leatherman Wave. There's a lot of Leathermans out there on the market. I like the Leatherman Wave. I had the Leatherman at the Sportsman. I don't know where it is. I think my son has it. But I like this one because you don't need to open it up all the way to get the knives out. So I need a knife. I can just, you know, take out one of the knife blades. It's just great. I don't have to open up the thing all the way. And you know, it's got your basic tools with it. You know, it's a Leatherman. It's got Leatherman tools. But one of the things I do like about it is this right here. You know, just when I went on a trip a week and a half ago or whatever, I was in North Carolina, and the doorknob of the cabin I rented was broken. So this fixed it. So I was able to you know, secure everything in the house for the family. But this comes out. That's a bit. It's like a flat kind of a bit. It's got a flat head and a Phillips, and you can actually put an extension in there, which is kind of cool. And this bit goes inside. But if that's not the bit for use, these are extra bits. If I need like a box head, tighten down some furniture, it's a little box wrench. Box bit, and that slides right in there. All different kinds of, you know, all different kinds of bits. You know, you ain't gotta go over it. You know what it is. You know, got some hex nuts, hex bits, you know, whatever you want to call them. Different size flatheads, different size Phillips, and that's what that is. So these are kind of cool. They're pretty inexpensive. And again, keep that away from the kids. That really pisses me off. And again, we spoke about this. You know, the best. You know, what I want to do is I want to file this down because these are really annoying. They just seem to be in the way. The tool itself is not bad, but it seems to be kind of annoying to have these things here. So I might just file it down. Each one of these little nipples, I might just file off. And I can lock it up, and I can put a rubber band around it to keep it from coming apart. And then I might think it's a little more useful. It's got a knife on there. But you know what though? I think this knife should be serrated. Because if this is a tool for eating, you need a serrated knife for cutting meat. You know, I don't know why they give you a straight knife. You know, I'd rather spend a little bit more and have a serrated knife with it because it's just more useful than having a straight knife. Because they're just not useful anymore. You know, what do I need? What do I need this for? You know, if this intended purpose of this tool is to eat with, they should give you a serrated knife. Anyway, that's my rambling bit of nonsense. That's my EDC. Hope I didn't bore you too much. And good luck to you, and peace out, and have a good life. I really don't know what to say. Just ciao.